I'm sure that as you look around your world at the moment, you probably think that I must be absolutely insane to be suggesting that we're moving into an absolutely incredible period, or should I rather say, we're moving towards an absolutely incredible period of absolute abundance. It'll be the end of debt enslavement, etc. But I was thinking about an analogy, and I want to just put this analogy across to you because I think for me it was a real eye opener when I started to think of it in terms of this. So imagine you've got a caterpillar that's busy, goes into its pupae, and then it's busy transforming, and it's busy changing from the pupae, and it's going to come out a butterfly on the other side. So obviously, when it's a caterpillar, it's a caterpillar. But then when it starts transforming, so it forms this pupae and it starts transforming. If you cut that pupae open, there's all sorts of chaos going on. You won't see a caterpillar and you won't see a butterfly. You'll just see a whole lot of chaos going on at the moment. And then eventually, once that chaos gets organized and it forms an amazing butterfly, and off flies the butterfly. Well, guys, we're in that transition phase. We're converting. We're right in the pupae phase where we were a caterpillar. We were living in debt enslavement. We were living in a world of war and famine and lack that we didn't love. And we are now going into this pupae stage, the stage where the plans are being unfolding, where it feels chaotic. And in fact, in many ways, it is chaotic. But what's busy happening is all the cells, just like the cells are busy changing from a caterpillar into a butterfly. Well, that's exactly what we're busy going through at the moment. We're in that big transition phase where we're transitioning from this horrible debt enslavement, and it's going to feel like chaos because we've got to break the old. We've got to get rid of the old. We've got to, in other words, convert the cells of the caterpillar, convert them into the amazing cells of the butterfly. And that's where we're at the moment. And guys, we are so close. We're nearly at the stage. There's only a few more little tiny things that have to happen for us to actually emerge as that butterfly on the other side. So I just thought I wanted to share that analogy with you. It was quite an enlightening moment for me to really think about it from that perspective. And yes, it does feel chaotic. But when you look around and you see the incredible things going on, I mean, we've spoken about BRICS, the BRICS countries forming a reserve currency. We've spoken about all of them asset backing their currencies. We spoke about how that's forcing the rest of the world to now asset back their currencies. But my goodness, is there only incredible things going on at the moment. Two countries, Japan, for example. Now, Japan, since the Second World War, has been nothing more than a US lackey, where it's basically obeyed. It's literally been a colony of the United States. For them to now be negotiating directly with Russia and the BRICS countries directly, and there is very, very, very strong information coming out that Japan is going to be joining the BRICS countries in 2024. That is so massive. I mean, it's literally a colony of the USA. The USA epitomizes the petrodollar, and now you've got a colony of the USA going to be applying for BRICS membership. Another one that is absolutely massive is Germany. Now, Germany is one of the founding members of the G8 countries. Germany is in the process of requesting membership to BRICS. Guys, there is so much good news going. Now, obviously, I kind of bring things across more from a financial perspective because, I look at the financial markets and have a look at what's actually going on out there. And also, the reason I use that is it's a lot easier for people to research. If I start talking about things that are going on in the background, which you really, and I've got those 12 search engines of mine, which certainly help you to find the information, but it takes a lot of thought. You got to kind of come in back doors and to find information. You must remember the deep state has done a terrific job of hiding all of the information. Remember, as I said to you previously, they also own the internet. In other words, the current internet called Mockingbird is their playground. So they can do literally whatever they want. They can hide information. So for us to sometimes find that information, we've got to think of alternate searches. The information's there, but you got to really, really dig. So it takes a lot of time. It really takes a lot of time to be invested to actually get and find all of the information. Bottom line is, guys, once we dig and we found all of this information, it is so reassuring to be able to tell everybody out there that everything's on track. Yes, of course, it feels chaotic. We're in a chaotic phase. In other words, we're in a transitional phase. We're busy transitioning from the ugly old. And obviously, there's a whole lot of changes that need to happen. In other words, cells are busy converting from the caterpillar. We're busy converting those cells into the magnificent butterfly, but there is going to be turmoil. Guys, it is going to feel chaotic, and as it is at the moment. So stay focused. Keep your consciousness up. That's the most important thing. Try and avoid fear at all costs. And if you do feel fear from any angle, find yourself a mantra. Try and focus on positive outcomes, because we are really incredibly powerful. And instead of feeling the regret about what happened in the past or fear about what may happen in the future, which are both just negative emotions that are probably putting you onto that negative timeline, try and get something positive to focus on. Keep building a really powerful, I call it a picture of possibility. Build that incredibly powerful picture of possibility. And whenever you feel the fear, whenever you feel the anger, try to focus not on what you don't want, but rather try to focus all your energy on that beautiful, incredible picture of possibility. Put your emotions behind it. Feel gratitude for everything that you have in your life. And slowly but surely, guys, you're going to be able to raise your consciousness back up again. Remember, all of us feel anger. All of us feel fear. It's not you're bad because you're feeling anger or fear. We all feel it. The trick is not to allow the fear or the anger to become the overwhelming emotion, but rather to focus on love, focus on gratitude, because those are going to pull you away from those negative feelings. And the more you can do that, guys, the more the collective consciousness of humanity is going to go up. And the sooner, the more powerful we as a collective become to move us off these negative timelines of war and lack and famine and keep us gradually. And we're really moving onto way, way more positive timelines. But like I said, it won't feel like they're more positive timelines. Why? Well, we're in the transition phase. We're in that phase of transforming. We're transforming from the caterpillar at least to the butterfly, and it is going to be chaotic. So just embrace the chaos at the moment. Don't allow the chaos to push you into ugly dark places of fear and anger. Keep focused on the light. Keep focused on that beautiful picture of possibility, guys. And sooner than you'll know, we'll be living in a place of love, joy, tranquility, and abundance.